Are you self-sabotaging the progress of your life? Do you often think that if only you had more time or more motivation, you could take your life to the next level? This video will identify 10 powerful actions you can take today to turn your resistance into progress and improve your life, based on Steven Pressfield's book, To Do the Work. If you're tired of being the biggest roadblock on your path to success, these actions are for you. Action 1. Identify your resistance. If your manager tells you to show up to work at 9 a.m. on a Friday, you show up without question. However, when it comes to starting your own business venture on Saturday, why do you keep postponing? It's time to take a hard look at your priorities and beliefs. Do you have the same respect for your personal goals as you do for your 9-to-5 job? Do you truly believe in your potential for success? Are you convinced that you don't have enough time? How are you utilizing each of your 168 hours in a week? Accountability by identifying your time wasters and the thoughts or behaviors that are preventing you from reaching your end goal. Remember, the real enemy isn't the difficulty of the work, but your resistance to it. Practical steps to identify resistance. Keep a detailed time log for a week to track how you spend your hours. This exercise made me realize the dead time I have when I switch between tasks that I have been able to eliminate with better planning. List your top 3 personal goals and compare the time spent on them versus other activities. Reflect on your self-talk when faced with challenging tasks. Do you view failures as a debilitating, crippling excuse or as an opportunity to learn? Identify recurring excuses you make to avoid important work. Do you fail to do your work because you feel overwhelmed? Say this to yourself out loud. I do not do overwhelm. Make your brain believe it. Action 2. Embrace the start before you're ready mindset. The perfect moment is often an illusion and will never happen. Whether you're writing a book or launching a business, don't wait for inspiration to strike. Start now. Put your ideas on paper, even if they're rough. Engage your brain to build a flow of ideas. Build in time for creative thinking. Remember the law of physics. Objects in motion tend to stay in motion. By taking that first step, you set the wheels in motion for your next action, eventually reaching your goal. Strategies to start before you're ready. Set a timer for 10 minutes and commit to working on your project, no matter what. You can do anything for 10 minutes. Create an outline or rough draft focusing on quantity over quality initially. Share your intention to start with a friend or mentor for accountability. Embrace imperfection and view your first attempts as learning experiences. Action 3. Set clear goals. Big goals like learn Spanish often lead to failure. Instead, make your goals specific, measurable, and time-bound. Example. Finish beginner-level Rosetta Stone Spanish program by December 31st, 2026. Write down your goals to increase accountability. Track your progress and eliminate roadblocks. This approach provides clarity and increases your commitment to achieving your objectives. Tips for effective goal setting. Use the SMART criteria: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. Break long-term goals into quarterly, monthly, and weekly milestones. Review and adjust your goals regularly based on progress and changing circumstances. Celebrate small wins along the way to maintain motivation. Action 4. Break it down. Large goals can be overwhelming. Break them into manageable tasks. Start at the end and work backwards. Reverse engineer your results. Identify each step needed to reach your goal. For instance, if your goal is to become a YouTube star in 6 months, break it down. Create a channel, post your first video, analyze metrics, study successful channels, and so on. Steps to break down your goals. Create a mind map or flow chart of all tasks required to achieve your goal. Prioritize tasks based on importance and dependencies. Estimate time and resources needed for each task. Create a timeline or Gantt chart to visualize your project plan. Action 5. Establish a routine. Winners don't depend on motivation, they rely on discipline. Dedicate non-negotiable time for your work. Prioritize your goals over fleeting emotions. Plan your day the night before. Writing out your plan frees up mental space, allowing for better concentration and efficiency. A solid routine can also improve your sleep, further boosting productivity. Elements of an effective routine. Set consistent wake-up and bedtime hours. Block out specific times for focused work on your goals. Include regular breaks and self-care activities. Incorporate habits that support your overall well-being, exercise, meditation, etc. Use time-blocking techniques to allocate time for different tasks. Action 6. Face your fears. Don't let fear of failure hold you back. Understand that failures are lessons, not endpoints. Educate yourself to reduce fear stemming from lack of knowledge. Determine your best approach, diving in or taking small steps. The more you face your fears, the smaller they become. Embrace them as challenges rather than obstacles. Techniques to overcome fear. Practice visualization of successful outcomes. Use cognitive restructuring to challenge negative thoughts. Seek support from mentors or peers who have overcome similar fears. Start with small, manageable exposures to your fears and gradually increase intensity. Action 7. Embrace the iterative process. Success rarely comes on the first try. Adopt an iterative mindset. Accept that your first attempt might not be your breakthrough. Analyze failures and implement lessons learned. Continuously adapt your vision in your rapidly changing world. Strive to improve by 1% each day and always look for areas of potential growth. Implementing an iterative approach. Set regular review periods to assess progress and identify areas for improvement. Seek feedback from trusted sources and be open to constructive criticism. Experiment with different strategies and track results. Use tools like A/B testing to optimize your processes. Action 8. Eliminate distractions. Create an environment conducive to focus. Designate a specific workspace. Set boundaries and time limits on distracting applications. Be disciplined in adhering to these limits. Remember, you don't need more time in a day. You need to eliminate distractions and improve focus. Strategies to minimize distractions. Use website blockers or app timers to limit access to time-wasting sites. Implement the Pomodoro technique for focused work sessions. Create a clutter-free, organized workspace. Use noise-canceling headphones or background white noise to improve concentration. Practice mindfulness techniques to improve overall focus and attention. Action 9. Cultivate accountability and support. Leverage the power of community. Share your progress with others who can check in on you. Inform friends and family about your journey so they can support you. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals pursuing similar goals. Consider joining groups focused on your areas of interest, whether it's exercise, healthy eating, or professional development. Ways to build accountability and support. Find an accountability partner or join a mastermind group. Use social media or productivity apps to publicly track and share your progress. Attend networking events or conferences related to your goals. Offer support to others in return, creating a mutually beneficial relationship. Action 10. Persist and persevere. When faced with challenges, push through. Embrace difficulties as opportunities for growth. Remind yourself of your purpose when tempted to give up. Know your goal. Remember that persistence often makes the difference between success and failure. Most successful people have put in countless hours of hard work to reach their goals. Your perseverance could be the key to unlocking your potential. Techniques to build persistence. Develop a growth mindset that views challenges as opportunities. Create a motivation bank of inspiring quotes, stories, or personal reminders. This can be pictures of your loved ones, a vision board of the life you will achieve, or anything else that motivates you. Break long-term goals into smaller milestones to maintain momentum. Practice self-compassion and learn from setbacks rather than being discouraged by them. Remember that everyone's journey is unique. Which of these actions do you find most helpful in overcoming resistance and doing the work necessary to escape an average life? Share your experiences and let us know how these strategies have impacted your journey towards success. Your story could be the inspiration someone else needs to take that first step towards their dreams.